warnings, Lindsay, and let's take the radar back in time, because I want to show you how this morning played out and why this is concerning. Keep in mind, we were going to have we were going to have the historic river flooding in an area that was hit yesterday, been hit multiple times. So here you go. Look where this thing is tracking, right across just north of 70 and along 70. And then this is round number 2. Now we believe this may be the last for the day. Well, we hope it is, but we can't say for sure. We do know that we have daytime heating, we have a boundary, and we've got just a super moist atmosphere that is ready just to crank out. But you can only use so much of it, so much of the atmospheric energy. But here's the heavy storms right now. The focus right now is not on severe wind. There may be some rumbles of thunder. It is just the excessive rain rates that we're concerned with here as we show you live Doppler 13 radar. Heaviest pocket moving through eastern Marion County right now. The heaviest rain is done for this round in Rocky Ripple, north side of Marion County, and still some moderate rain that's falling there. But these are the flash flood warnings that are in effect. And they go for several hours here. Quicker to get a flash flood in this because of how much rain that we have had. And guys, if you have shots, you just let me know. We'll go to those as this situation unfolds. Go ahead, pop it up. We going back to Ashton's shot?
Okay. We are working on getting a couple of.
Let's, Lindsay, did you get some NDOT cameras? I'll pop those
I do,
up.
yeah. NDOT 1, I believe, is going to be, yes. So this is going to be up in the Fishers area along I-69, 116th Street. I did want to point out that we have gotten some reports. It's going to be difficult to get from the east side to the west side, vice versa, where the White River runs in between the two. So we're talking up near 146th Street, near Allisonville Road. They have closed the bridge that would take you across the White River there. On farther to the south, 116th Street. This is where Samantha Johnson's going to be. That's actually near Hazeldale, so just to the, if you're familiar with that stretch, the White River obviously runs under 116th Street, right, just approaching Hazeldale. So we know that that is potentially going to be impacted. I still believe that's open at this point, but kind of working to get some pictures from there. It's just so hard to know because it's ever most changing quickly. So it could be fine 1 minute and then you come back, revisit the same spot 30 minutes later and the road's underwater. Yeah,
and this will show up on the as well as on the inundation map. If you can pop up Max 2 again, we'll show that. Basically kind of what you were talking about. This is that portion that where they had that record crest yesterday. There's 146th Street near Noblesville, and as you work down and kind of see some of these areas that are being inundated by this record flood, and there's 116th Street. Yeah,
so Eller, I believe.
Epler,
I'm sorry, Epler. That's kind of where.
So this is. Let me put the pointer back on. So right here is what Lindsay's talking about. Is that, and that matches up with the inundation that we were saying from the map here. We know it's not like. This is an experimental product. This is 146.
That's 116th.
I'm sorry, 116th, and that's Eller Road right there. That's the intersection that Lindsay was talking about. So this is unfolding situation, friends, as we continue to monitor the record, just a record week. I mean, it's and it continues here. We're not completely done. I mean. At some point, we're going to use up energy in the atmosphere this morning. We'll have another lull, and it's very possible that we could be in a situation where we have more coming into tomorrow here. Just want to check on a few things here. And guys, if you see stuff, you just point it out, you let us know, and we'll go with it. We're going to keep the coverage rolling for right now, as potentially going to get some new closures at some point, and I'm just checking some of these new gauges. We are going to get an update on the crest times and the peak crest here pretty shortly.
Yeah, the National Weather Service just put in our chat that likely areas that have not crested yet, so we are talking basically everything south of Noblesville along the White River,
Okay.
They are going to update those crest times.
Okay.
So kind of what we were anticipating before this morning round of storms, that's likely going to change, as you mentioned, to get pushed back even a little bit.
Yeah, so, and I don't know if this is the new one yet, but for example, the 82nd Street crest was going to be just a little above 21 feet near Nora at 8 o'clock this evening. Because we have had multiple rounds of heavy rain, that is something that could be delayed here. So you're looking at radar product as we analyze some stuff off the air as well. Flash flood warnings continue here. Heavy rain moving from Elwood toward Muncie. And there is, let me take off the radar product. We'll just show you the flash flood warning for the north side of Indy, not south siders, not downtown, but the north side that's been hit multiple times this morning. And then all of these counties under flash flood warnings. I'll give you some of the times on these. So we've got 12:30 for Hamilton and Tipton, that northern Marion County, technically going until 3:15, includes parts of Hendricks. We have Hancock County, we have Henry County and Delaware till 12 o'clock. We've got Montgomery and Tippecanoe as well until 12:30. So we have multiple flash flood warnings. And here's a look at NDOT camera there at 116th Street. And then we'll say again. All right, here's I-69 and 96th Street as well here. Areas of intense, excessive rainfall continue at this hour across central Indiana. As we've had a whole bunch of areas that have picked up 2, in some locations over 4 inches of rain, and within that zone just north of downtown Indianapolis, anywhere from 1.5 inches to over 3 inches of
Sean,
rainfall.
we're getting, I just got an update that the Noblesville water plant is now flooded. So
Okay.
There may be changes in water pressure or water availability, and perhaps even some boil orders coming for portions of Hamilton County. So that's not official just yet, the effects of that, but we do know that the Noblesville water plant is flooded.
All right, so and that would make sense as we look at and this was the concern, because historically you can go back in time and they know when the river reaches a certain level. That what you're looking at there is the inundation map. But when the river reaches a certain level, and in this case it was in Noblesville, exceeded 24 feet. So at 24.2, numerous evacuations. So we know that, but we know that that power, the water treatment plant that you were talking about, gets impacted and gets underwater at roughly 24 feet. And so that's what we've seen here in the last 24 hours. That purple dot is Noblesville. We'll zoom in. This gives you just an idea of the expansiveness of the White River and how much ground it's covering and how many folks have been evacuated and how many, unfortunately, homes and businesses are going to be impacted by this as we move downstream there. All of this moving downstream, by the way, okay? Going to keep this thing going. And for those of you just tuning in, we are going to keep our coverage going through the top of the hour into noontime. Ann, you want to go ahead?